maybe we should all get some sleep.
Kidding? Think any of us could sleep right now?
Welcome everyone
Yeet.
to
Livestream.
the first episode of the Derp Podcast. I am sorry that we had that technical difficulty. For some reason, my computer decided it wanted to get rid of something that would allow me to hear. Deathy, I told you to stop. Get off. Get off your game, all right?
I'm just like walking around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'll just.
Okay.
Just
so
stay AFK.
we are here. Hello. I noticed Mr. Void was in here. Is that his name? I don't know. I don't know what his name is.
Trash packs, folks. Trash packs.
Woo!
Unsub the void.
Yep. Oh man. Okay. So we have a couple things to talk about and a couple things to not talk about. But let's start. Deathy, how was your day?
Good.
Alright, dope. Like good. Anyways. So we have
Gonna
some.
have to
Did you just? Are you guys banning? Okay, don't.
spam.
Guys, do not ban Void. Do not ban him. All right, we don't want to be banning anyone. All right, you can put him in timeout if he spams, but don't ban him. All right. Anyways, so we have some cool upcoming things. Tomorrow we have another Derp podcast, and that is going to
Featuring Zibby.
Yes, we are going to have Zibby on here. So that's going to be really fun. I can't wait for that. What else? We're going to try to get some other people. We're going to try to get Mr. Tyler here. We're going to try to get Mr. Void even.
Yeah.
Yeah, Void. All right. We're going to try to get you, all right?
We're still gonna unsub, like.
Yeah, it's still going to unsub, but, you know. We're also going to try to get, what's his name? Orange. Or Kierkinge.
Queerkinge.
Queerkinge. We're also
Queerkinge.
try to get Remlix. We're gonna try to get Rise. So we're gonna try to get a bunch of people on here. I can't wait. We're gonna try to have at least one special guest every week for the podcast. But I think every Friday is just gonna be me and Deathy. And every Saturday we're gonna have a guest. I got some hot chocolate, so I'm chilling. But yeah, so. Yeah, we're okay. We're gonna get Void. All right, we're gonna get Void. We're gonna settle some things. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we can squash the beef.
Yeah.
Void says invite me to the call. I'm not gonna invite you to the call. Whew. Okay. It's finally happening. I've wanted to have a podcast for so long.
Yeah.
It's been like a year. I've been wanting to have a podcast. I don't know. It seems like it's really fun.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the H3 podcast.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a podcast.
Which by the way, Avoid it if you don't stop spamming me, dude. Okay. Speaking of the H3 podcast, H3 is actually live right now with their podcast. I think they have Bob Saget, so that's crazy. But we're over here with our following 3 people, including myself. I think it counts. And they have a few thousand, but it's fine. They probably have like 100,000 people there, but it's no big deal. And you know, it still works.
Yeah, advertising like every Discord I know, but since you changed the link, it's just kind of like.
Oh, did I change the link?
Again. Yeah, you changed the link.
Oh, dang it! Rip. Sorry.
Yeah, but I edited some of them though.
Yeah.
Because I changed it in my Discord and your Discord, so.
So we're gonna be having some fun times here, and I hope you guys stay. People are already leaving, but you know it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
4 people watching.
So. In about 6 minutes, I have a segment that I like. I like this segment. A lot of the things I have for it are outdated, but they're still cool.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading. I've been super busy trying to get this whole thing organized, so I haven't been able to upload and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to get back on that, like, once this is all almost done. So yeah, I have set us up a lot. I have set up a lot of things for this podcast. I set up a Twitter, a whole nother channel, where I'm going to set up a Discord for it eventually. And yeah, so that's going to be pretty. I thought I deleted this.
I'm just gonna make a Discord anyway, but okay.
Yeah, so we have some new commands. We have, well, not new. They're kind of the same. They just have different things. We have Twitter, which tells you our Twitter. We have Donate, which does the same thing. And then we have Discords. So it'll tell you all the Discords that are involved. Might be better if you acknowledge your viewers' existence. I see you guys, alright? I'm reading chat. Calm down. So yeah, we have Discords right here. And that's gonna pop up with all of the Discords. And by all, I mean mine and Deathy's. Because currently, the podcast Discord is non-existent. but Did I ban Nightbot? Okay, no, I didn't. All right, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, that's really cluttered. That's cluttered. I've made a mistake. I'm gonna fix that eventually. You can still join mine. Well, they're still they're still in the description. But I mean, yeah. Whew. So, finally got the podcast up. Void wants us to invite him. We're gonna do that for your episode. Alright, Void, we're gonna do that for your episode when we get you on here, alright? But for now, you're gonna have to just spam me in Discord, apparently. So, again, I've been working really hard on this podcast. Jeez, I kind of wasted a lot of time. Oh no! Oh, I forgot something.
What?
Oh wait.
What did you forget?
Oh, I forgot something, guys. I'm sorry. Oh jeez. But I'll fix it once we actually get to it. Death. Oh my god.
Fucking phone.
Why do you have that?
I don't know.
phone?
I didn't put it next to my desk. It's not my phone.
Oh my god, you're dumb.
Okay, whatever. I turned it off.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, because I have nothing to talk about this time, I'm just gonna hop into my favorite segment of the podcast, which is only gonna happen on Fridays, just because it would be really difficult to do everything. But it's whatever. Yo, dude, just destroy that phone, bro. But I had enough of its crap, bro.
Okay, there we go.
Good lord.
I just talked to it and then I untalked to it like.
Okay. Well, my personal favorite part of the podcast, it's time for that, which is things I love. Yeah, okay. It's just a compilation of videos that I really like. And yeah, so as I mentioned, a lot of them are outdated, but nonetheless, there's still things I love. All right, I still like the videos. All right, but yeah, so let's just hop it. Let's just jump right into it. If I can. Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure we're showing up. Okay. Anyways, so we've got a great compilation with a metal waterfall, among other things, by Daily Dose of Internet. Then we have a clash between East and West Coast about intelligence in a new episode of Jimmy Kimmel's Who's Smarter. Next, we have my childhood coming back in the feature with the Christopher Robin teaser trailer. That was difficult to do. And unfortunately, we have a catchy song by Logan Paul called The Number Song. I'm sorry, but I'd be lying.
I don't know why, but I actually like that.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, dude. It's pretty good.
You obviously don't watch podcasts.
Oh, I watch podcasts. I'm just like not that good.
That's what broke. That's what Tyler said.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Tyler, dude. Anyways, and finally, Deathy and Tyler, we were all in a group call and we loved this video. I don't know if you guys remember it, but we have a hilarious meme video on the Lorax. This is an oldie, but most definitely a goldie, entitled Let It Grow, but the Cameraman's Drunk, by Stopify. That was hilarious. That was really funny to me. Yeah, but I don't have all of the links to them, but all of their names are in full on the screen, so you can go check them out. Okay, I saw the Christopher Robin one, and I almost cried. My child is coming back. I know. I'm so happy that's happening. I can't wait. Winnie the Pooh is just my favorite. Freaking Deathy, you don't know about Winnie the Pooh.
No, I know what it is. I just I never really watched it.
Dude, you need to watch it. It's so good. It is. That was like 95% of my childhood. Well, no, it was about 80, but you know, it's whatever. Same. So, it is 5 right now. I was originally gonna have this segment at 5, but did a bit early. Void, what do you want, Void? Get out of here, dude. Bound of your crap. Alright, I gotta switch to the main screen. There we go. Okay. I'm doing this all on my own, by the way. It's really difficult. Cause with the H3 podcast, dude, they've got a bunch of people. They got people to like switch the cameras. They've got people to do the sounds. They have a full on producer. Like there's a bunch of stuff that they have that I don't. So I'm doing all of this. So it's pretty difficult. That's why we had technical difficulties. But actually no, that wasn't even my fault. That was my computer's fault. So yeah. Deathy, because I don't have anything else to talk about. Yeah. What is something crazy that has happened in your life?
I don't really know.
Wow, dope, dude. You're really helping this podcast out, dude.
Okay.
Did you ever die on a roller coaster or something?
No.
You had no crazy experiences?
Well, you see, I've been to Florida 3 times. Like.
Oh, sick. I was born in Florida. Fun fact about me. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was there for 2 years. That's it? Just born in Florida? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say Florida's a horrible state?
No, Florida's a good state.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, so for tomorrow's podcast, we got Zibby. That's going to be fun. One time I got hit when I was on my bike and got knocked back without the K, okay, into the road. Wow. That is... Oh, hold on. Yo, this actually happened to my brother, except he was on like a little kid motorcycle. It was in Virginia. We're in Virginia. He just got a motorcycle for Christmas. It was just a small one since he was like 13. But he drove back. Well, no, he just got it, and he drove under my parents' supervision, and there was this car backing out of its driveway, and of course my brother was riding on the sidewalk, and he's got hit. He's got hit by it, and it was, oh my gosh, it was great. I don't really remember it, but dude, he wasn't hurt, unfortunately. But you know, it still happened. That was fun. But yeah, anyways, so for tomorrow's podcast, yes, we have Zibby. It's going to be at 1 to 2 p.m. EST, I think, right? 1 to 2, I think is what we said.
Yeah, it was like 1 to 2.
Yeah, 1 to 2. Yeah, that is what we're doing, because that's what I told Zibby. So that's gonna be fun.
Okay, Lacey Loves Drawing says, Florida is funny. Almost hit a deer crossing the road to get to my house. Really never see deer, so it was really weird.
Wow.
That's an interesting story.
Okay, wait. You found a deer in Florida? I don't really... Do deers go to Florida?
I've never seen a deer in Florida.
That was today.
That was
I didn't know they had deers in Florida. Boy just commented on my video. He said 0 out of 10. My setup freaking hat, and that's where it cuts out.
He doesn't even reveal his setup.
Tidy says China is a knockoff Japan. Well, I mean, wait, hold on. Let me do some research here, okay? Let me see. When was China declared a country? Okay. And then when was Japan declared a country? I have to wait for these to load up because I obviously, you know, I have a really good... Okay, October 1st, 1949 for China. And then for Japan, 1868. Oh, you're right. I think. Although legend has it Japan was founded 660 BC. What? No. 1868. We're going with 1868 for now, alright? It's probably wrong, but that's what we're going to do. And by the way, fun fact, did you know that 1,379 people... No, okay, jeez, I'm so good at this. 1,379,000,000 people live in China itself, out of the 7.5 billion people in our world.
Yeah, I think we hit 7.5 billion people last year. Wait, how many people?
Yeah, that was last year.
How many people are in? I think India has 1 billion.
It might.
India has 1,300,324. India has 1.324 billion. It's actually right behind China, and because China has 1.379 billion.
Yeah.
And the U.S. is way behind it, only 323.4 million.
Yeah, we have a few million, all right. Yeah. Mr. Tyler, we have deers everywhere in Texas and North Carolina. So I was born in North Carolina, but I live in Houston, Texas. Oh, you're near me. You're like, well, you're like, I think 2 hours away. I think you're about 2 hours away from me. I was born all over the world. Well, not all over the world, but it was like, okay. So I was in the Air Force. Well, I wasn't, but like my family was. My dad was enrolled in the Air Force.
Oh yeah, my grandpa was in the Air Force.
Yeah. So we had to move about every 2 years. So we were in Florida, and then after Florida we went to California, and then after California, and then after California we went to Virginia. After Virginia we went to South Carolina. After South Carolina we went to Alabama. After Alabama we went to England. After England we went to Cali again, and now we live in Texas. I have moved 8 times in my life, so give me stream mod, I will totally not abuse. I don't believe that. Anyways.
N-O. Okay, there we go.
Wait. Hold on. If my freaking computer wasn't so bad.
Tyler
what
wants
was
to be
that?
in the podcast.
He's gonna get in here eventually, right? There we go. Totally not a virus. Just click on it. Just click on that, alright? Alright. HTTP no.gov. .gov,
it's totally a real link.
Real link, dude. Go check. If you click on it, I will PayPal you my life savings. Anyways. So. Oh yeah, I should probably change the category. What can I change the category to?
Are we gonna talk about like the Jake Paul Parkland shooting thing?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that real soon. Let's see. Let's do people in blogs. Like, I don't like the word blogs. It sounds so old. It sounds like I'm like 50 years old.
True.
If I do news and politics, that would not be good for my name. So let's just do comedy. No, we're gonna do entertainment. Alright, fine, let's do that. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, so Deathy just mentioned it. have you guys watched Jake Paul's new Parkland shooting
It has like
video?
3 billion views.
3 billion?
Tyler's like, oh wait until I'm here to talk about the park thing.
I think it has, if it has anything that's 3, it's 3 million. But I can check youtube.com/JakePaulVlog. Oh, it's Jake Paul Productions. Jake Paul because they're productions, obviously productions. Let's see, how many views does his Parkland video have?
I told you it was 3 million.
I thought you said 3 billion. That's what I heard.
I said 3 million.
I heard 3 billion, dude. You totally said 3 billion, dude.
My mic is trash.
Yeah, you have a headset mic, you know? No, it has 4 mil, dude. That's got 4 mil.
It had 3 mil when I saw it.
That's got 4 mil, dude. Alright. So yeah, he made a video on the Parkland shooting, and personally, I thought it was a pretty decent video. Okay, it was decent.
Yeah, it was actually
alright. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. Well, not cool, but it was pretty good. So that goes on to our topics segment of the podcast. God, I worked way too hard on this. Well, it looks pretty low quality, but it's whatever. Anyways, so we have Mr. Back Hall here, and he made a video on the Parkland shooting, and that was a horrible incident. It's happened over a month ago on Valentine's Day, and he made a video on it. I don't know if that's how the Parkland shooting victims would have wanted, but that's what he delivered on, and he covered important topics in it, and I thought it was pretty good that he did this to raise awareness. And he said at the end of the video he was donating $25,000 to like
Dude, that's actually very generous.
That's really generous. However, please consider how much money he makes, dude. Like he makes millions.
You can buy like a pretty decent car with that.
Yo, he had you can buy I'll take that 25 grand from you, Jake. I'll buy me a good old car. But yes.
PC.
Oh yeah, definitely a PC. Sorry, what am I thinking? Gotta get a PC and stuff. But anyways, so he covered all these topics, and obviously he's donating $25,000. But Logan, and I'm not defending Logan. Calm down, all right. When Logan messed up on the Suicide Forest incident, I'm not even gonna go into details about it because, good lord, I've heard way too much about it. But when he made his video on that, he said he was donating $1 million. But with that, it seems like more unbelievable because it's such a large amount of money, you know? But since it's like
what? Like 6 zeros, like.
Yeah, dude, that's 6 zeros, dude. Jake's just doing 325K. That's a lot more believable. And if he were to lie about that, that's a garbage thing to do.
I mean, I don't like Jake Paul, but like, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't really like Jake Paul either, but I can say nice things about him when he does
Lacey
something
Loves
nice.
Drawing says, my mom was in an earthquake when she lived in California, and it destroyed her house, but her brother slept through all of it and woke up because of an aftershock.
Dope. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So after the video, he made a quick tweet, and there's things I agree with and things I disagree with. So here we go, right here.
I didn't check the tweet.
Huh? You didn't see the tweet?
Tweet?
It's alright. You can see it on the stream. Anyways, Jake Paul tweeted on March 12th. Gun reform changes we need, in my opinion. 1. Be at least 21 to buy a gun. I agree with that. I think you should be 21 to buy a gun. I think a lot of people agree with that, because it seems, why would you need to have a gun when you're like 15?
Yeah.
You know, go through a 6-month minimum course similar to a driver's license course. See, that one to me, it kind of seems like unnecessary, because I feel like if you do that, you're gonna be able to have the gun no matter what, unless they're like supervising you through the whole thing. You know, make sure.
Oh, I have an idea. Basically, I have an idea for that. Basically, if you have like a criminal record, you can't buy a gun when you're 21. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you have to wait like a few more
make
years
more
and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, professional mental health evaluation. That you'd have to. I feel like. See that. I'm kind of torn on that one, because it's like, yeah, that'd be good, but that means for someone who wanted to like defend themselves, they'd have to like go through this whole extra step. Excuse me.
Wait, Discord link expired?
Discord
Which
link
one?
expired? Probably mine. Can you hook Miss Lacey up with that, please? Thank you. But yeah, professional mental health evaluation. I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. Ban gun shows now? Absolutely not. You don't need to ban gun shows. That's fine. But gun shows are fine. All right, like they're not gonna. It's not gonna do anything. And I'm sure since if a gun show's happening, other people there will have guns. So if one man decides he wants to shoot up a gun show, I'm sure he'll be outnumbered. All right, I don't think there's a point in doing that. Gun shows are fine. 5. A 30-day wait period after purchase to receive firearm. This seems completely pointless. It seems completely pointless. Because
that is completely pointless.
You would get the gun no matter what. You still get it. So it doesn't matter to have that, but
that's dumb.
Overall, I agree with, I think if we're going with Deathy's thing, I agree to go through a 6-month minimum course, but number 1, be at least 21 by gun. 100% agree. 100% agree on that.
100. No,
like, a lot of people have brought that up. I agree with that. But yeah, so that's a thing. So that was pretty interesting. I feel like if anyone was gonna speak on it, I don't feel like my Discord is expired, by the way.
Okay, I'll replace that. Can you replace that?
Yeah, if you send me the link, because I don't want to have to get it right now. But I don't feel like Jake Paul of all people should be like speaking on this topic, because he seems like, of past experiences, you know, cheating on his girlfriend with a bunch of girls, trying to ruin someone else's career with no proof or anything. Like, I don't feel like he should be speaking on it, but I guess it's close to his heart. I don't see why, because he never had to go through it. He didn't have any friends there, so it doesn't really make sense. But I can understand why he did it, because he has he has a massive audience of 14 million.
14 million.
Wow, 14 million people, so obviously he's going to get the word out. But, yeah, overall, I don't think he should be speaking on it. But anyways, out of that depressing news. Well, not depressing.
Luckily the killer's gun jammed during it, because, like...
oh my god, yeah, did you guys know that? The killer's gun
because he killed 19 people. Like, that's a lot.
That's a lot of people. No, was it 19? I thought it was 17.
It was 17 or 19, something like that.
I'm pretty sure 17. 19 got injured. I don't know. But that's still horrible. It's really sad.
But 17 or 19 people, like, that's a lot.
Yeah,
like,
so we're going to get out of that depressing... Yeah, we're going to get out of that depressing news to move on to more depressing news. You guys like depressing news? You guys like depressing news? All right, cool. So, this is horrible. I need to set it up. Real quick, because I forgot to do it before I did everything, because I'm a retard, but it's whatever. So it's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, so if you guys haven't heard of this, then you need to be educated. All right, I'll show you why in a bit. Let's see. So we're gonna need.
Oh yeah, Tyler. By the way, he still had 180 rounds left. Like.
Yeah.
Here's some depressing news. I got my hair cut. Bye here.
All right, we're gonna hop back into this. Okay.
Okay,
So
fix your Discord link.
I appreciate you, mate. Alright, let's see. So if we can reset that. Okay, sorry guys. I wish I did this before, but I forgot to do it. Okay. Let's see. I think I have it in here. Aha, I do. Okay. Let's go into here. Jeez, I'm so professional, guys. Don't even worry about it. I'm sure you guys have heard of this news. You can see it on the screen. It's really depressing, but you know, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it.
United Airlines apologizes after dog dies. An overhead compartment.
Have you heard this, Deathy?
No, but like United Airlines, holy crap, they're gonna die.
Dude, they are a horrible airline.
I know.
They treat their customers
almost killed the person. They make. I don't even know what they're trying to do.
Dog dies on their flight, but yeah, it's insane, dude. It's really sad.
I think their company's just gonna go bankrupt, honestly. Like.
I really hope it does. I feel no remorse, honestly. Almost got it, boys. Almost got it, boys. Aha, there we go. Okay. So, United Airlines apologizes after dog dies in an overhead compartment. This is really sad because look at this puppy, dude. Look at this cute little doggo, bro. It's so cute. Hold on, I have another thing.
Whoever's
dog died.
Yeah, dog died. They better get some money because like that's like kind of bull.
I'm pretty sure they can sue them. Yeah. Let's see. I have a better picture of her. I think it's a her. A little pup. This little pup. Let's see. Here it is. So there it is. There she is. Look how cute. It's a little black French bulldog. It's adorable. I love it. I want it right now, except it's dead. But yeah. So basically, what these monsters did. Oh my God, we only have 7 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna get through this real quick. So basically, these guys hopped onto a flight, United Airlines. You know, I think they were going from Houston to New York.
Yeah.
And they brought their little pup. I don't know its name, but they brought its little puppy on the flight, and the flight attendant insisted that they put their dog in the overhead compartment. So that should click in your mind that this is messed up, you know?
Because that's actually messed up. Because that's like that's like animal abuse at that point. Like
no, it is.
Yeah, they should just go to jail. Like,
yeah. So this flight attendant, and after the flights, what was I gonna say? They put the dog in there. They're like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Hopefully he'll still be alive after 3 hours. Spoiler alert, he wasn't. He died. Alright. But, so they put him up there, and apparently the dog was barking a lot up there because he wanted to see his family, and there was no air. It was miles above in the sky. And eventually he just went silent. So after the flight ended, the family quickly got their little puppy from the overhead compartment and realized it was dead. So, yeah, but and when the flight attendant saw this, one of the passengers said, I didn't know there was a dog up there. The flight attendant that put that dog up there was like, I didn't didn't know there was a dog there. What? It's like...
That's like...
It's really depressing.
That's really messed up. Like,
it's really messed up. And it's like, it should be common sense to you, right? Maybe she was fed up with her job, but you don't have to ruin someone else's life because you're fed up with your job, I think.
Yeah.
So...
Lacey Loves Drawing says, okay, I'm about to cry. Poor dog.
I know, it's really sad.
ESA.
It's really
ESA,
sad.
I support animal, and I really hope her dog can just sit on our lap if you fly.
Yeah.
That should just, like, it depends on the dog. If it's just like a normal dog, they usually aren't allowed on flights. But
yeah, but here's the thing.
No. I was listening to...
Go ahead.
So I was listening to my dad's, like, radio shows on it, and apparently they want to let someone's, like, I don't even know if this makes sense, but, like, they want to let someone's, like, emotional support peacock. Those things are, like, huge, like...
Peacocks are small, I thought.
Wait,
yeah, peacocks. Never mind. Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. They have those really beautiful feathers. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense because it's such a huge animal and like kind of flies around. That kind of makes sense. But like for like a whole like dog, like
yeah,
that has years to live. Like.
And the thing, you can put puppies on the flight as long as you put them under the seat, you know, like under the seat in front
or, like,
of you,
put them
or
in
behind
a cage
you,
or
something. I think you can put them in a cage as long as they're quiet and everything. So they wanted to do that, but the flight attendant again insisted. So when the flight ended, she said, "I had no idea there was a dog there, and it should be common sense to you that in an overhead compartment there's no airflow whatsoever, no oxygen can reach it." All right, and if any can reach it, it's going to be a very little amount, not enough for a little puppy, especially one with a smushed-in nose, to be able to breathe. So, yeah, the dog died.
It would be
it's
even
really
worse
sad.
if it was like a bulldog, since bulldogs generally have more like breathing problems.
This is a French bulldog.
Okay, that's even more concerning because that's like an animal that has trouble breathing.
10-month-old French bulldog.
Bulldogs in general have trouble breathing. Why are you putting it in a thing where it can barely breathe? Like it can barely breathe on its own, basically. Like, holy crap!
Did you see the puppy in the stream, dude? Did you see it on screen?
Yes, I saw it.
It's so cute, man. Like, I would have wanted this dog had it not died.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna read their apology real quick. Their retarded apology. Well, no, sorry. I don't know why I said that. I'm just mad. I'm just salty, man. Okay, we can tab out of that. Okay, so, let's start reading. United Airlines apologizes after dog dies in overhead compartment. United Airlines apologized on Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. The pet owner was very adamant. So this is one of the ladies who was flying next to them. Maggie Greminger? Maggie G. We're going to say Maggie G. That sounds like a rapper name. Anyways. The pet owner was very adamant that she did not want to put the pet carrier above, Miss G said. She was saying verbally, "My dog is in here. No, this is my dog." The flight attendant, in response, really just continued to ask her to put it above because it was a hazard where it was. It was a safety emergency. Someone could trip. Now if someone could trip, it's gonna be a couple people, and I'm sure.
What? They're so retarded. Oh my! They're so fucking retarded. Like.
Family-friendly content.
That's so retarded. Actually, no, because someone could. Who cares if someone can trip on it?
No one will die if they trip, all right? Unless it's a 80-year-old man. In which case, why are you bringing an 80-year-old man on a flight? Whatever. Anyway, if anyone trips, they're not gonna die. If anyone trips, I'm sure you can resolve that issue very quickly. Anyways. Eventually, the pet owner, whom United declined to name, complied with the flight attendant. Miss G said the owner was preoccupied by her infant during the flight and did not check on the pet, which fell eerily silent after barking during takeoff and as the plane ascended to its cruising altitude. Putting animals in the overhead compartment is against the airline's policies, which say pets are required to travel in carriers that must fit completely under the seat in front of the customer and remain there at all times. Yeah, it better be against the airline's policies. And if this lady didn't know, it was against the policies, United's in the wrong. Not the flight attendants, the United, because they didn't train her properly. They didn't tell her. United said it was investigating who had put the dog in the overhead compartment and why. I bet her name's Margaret or something. 70-year-old Margaret did it, dude. Let me tell you something. This was a tragic accident that should have never occurred, as pets should never be placed in the overhead bin. Maggie Sherman, a spokeswoman for the airline, said in a statement, "We assume full responsibility for this tragedy and express our deepest condolences to the family and are committed to supporting them." The airline declined to comment on what role, if any, its personnel, blah, 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 blah. In Monday's episode, the pet owner discovered her dog was dead shortly after the plane landed at LaGuardia Airport. I don't know. Miss G said she, like the other passengers, was rummaging for her bags and looking for her coat when she heard sobbing and gasping. Miss G turned around and saw that the pet owner had collapsed to the floor, rocking back and forth while clutching the dog's body. Oh man, that's sad. She realized the dog was dead right there, and she just started crying. She said, then the daughter started crying. Then a passenger, a stranger took the infant and held the baby while they cried right there in aisle 23. So, basically this is all caused by a retard on a flight. But yeah, so this is only gonna be, I'm only gonna do these kind of like news things on Friday episodes. Because I'm sure you guys want some lighter episodes. That's gonna be a lighter episode with
what about the,
tomorrow.
What about Steve Hawking?
Yeah, Stephen Hawking died. You guys heard about that. There's this
March 4th, 2 days ago.
Yeah, March 14th on a Wednesday. There's this retard called John the Baptist who made a video on him, and he's just he didn't feel sad for him. And if you don't feel sad for Stephen Hawking because he just solely didn't believe in God,
he survived a disease that kills people within 10 years. What are you doing? He was
given 1-2 years to live, and he surpassed 50.
He's he was almost 75 or he was 75.
He's 76. No,
that
he's
76. Is for that disease. Basically, you can't talk. Basically, after a while, you can't talk. You can't walk. Basically, you're
Oh, bye, Lacey. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate ya. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye, Lacey. Anyways, yeah. So, if you really do think, if you don't like Stephen Hawking simply because he didn't believe in God, you're a retard, because he advanced our world so scientifically that you're just dumb. So, yep, that's where we're gonna be ending off the podcast for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be back around 1 p.m. EST with Mr. Zibby himself. So that's gonna be very, very fun. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I will see you all very, very soon. Love ya. I appreciate ya. And I will hopefully, most definitely, be seeing you next time. Adios.
Yee. Adios.
Yee.
Maybe we should all get some sleep. Kidding? Think any of us could sleep right now?